How's everybody doing tonight? I'm just driving. Thought I'd mess with y'all a little bit. I've been driving a while. I wasn't paying attention. I got to looking. I was a little bit late. If I don't call your names out right now, I'm driving. I'm trying to be safe, so I'm trying to keep that a priority for sure. Got a lot of things going on, really. Kind of want to talk to y'all about. Number one, I would like to thank my moderators, my co-hosts. There's a lot of times that sometimes our lives they go on, and there may not be much of a notice. And my moderators are the best out there because they know that I don't require them to be there. I mean, they know that. Family comes first, they come first. But every time that I go out to do a boots on the ground or I schedule a podcast, they're there, and it doesn't matter. They always show up, and they show up and they do a great job. And I couldn't do what I'm doing without them. And I just, and then Brooks, bless her heart, sometimes, man, I have to throw her into a live that we're not expecting to do it a certain way or something. She's right there ready. As long as I give her enough time to get her hair done. But our moderators are really, really good. And they do a great job. And they're on the same mission that I'm on. And I just wanted y'all to know that I appreciate y'all very much. And it doesn't go unfelt. And it just means a lot to me that y'all are there. So I wanted to give y'all a shout out. And then speaking of that, my allergies are bothering me a little bit tonight, so you have to put up with that a little bit. We had an awesome recording with Blake from the Lost Cryptids Conservatory. Over 2.5 hours, guys. We spoke to him about Sasquatch and a few other things that came up that, man, I could have talked to him all night, but I kept him over. I think it was like 2 hours and 38 minutes is what it ended up being. And it went really, really fast. I mean, to me, the time flew. Jesse, thank you for stepping in and co-hosting on that. Tomorrow's going to be another live that we're going to be doing. I've got a good live set up for all of y'all. We're going to be going over some of the past boots on the ground, and I've got the clips all set up on there so we can look at the clips and some of the recordings and stuff that we've caught, the EVPs, I guess is what you would call them. And I'd like to go over a lot of those with you guys and have a good sit-down conversation, talk about things coming up in the future. But I've got a whole bunch of videos and EVPs and photographs that I want to show you guys. If you're not a member or a Patreon member, you haven't even got to see yet. So y'all are going to be in for a big treat on that. It's going to be really cool because there is some really cool stuff in there and some really freaky stuff in there too. Blake's interview that we done, it will be released Wednesday at 8 o'clock. It will be released as a premiere. Me and the moderators will all be in the chat to share that with you guys and to interact with you guys. But it's going to be an awesome show. For a lot of you that have trouble with the premieres, just remember when you go into the chat to go into the live chat. That way you're you'll be in the live chat. I know a lot of people have trouble with that. If it's on a phone, like my phone, I have a Samsung, I have to go to the chat and swipe over to the left to be able to be in the live chat. So just remember to try to be in the live chat, and that way we can all get together and gossip and have fun. I got a lot of questions that were sent in to me, and a lot of y'all are getting on to me about, going out boots on the ground solo. It's not a good idea to do that. And I don't recommend anybody, going out solo like I am. I don't recommend it at all. But there's an old saying, if it's all you got, it's the best you got. And right now that's all I've got, so I got to make the best out of it. We're going to go down here tonight and see if we can catch something. It's usually not that hard to do at this location. Again, don't go out and do this alone, because there's a lot of other things that can happen to you just other than cryptids. I mean, emergencies can happen anytime, and being alone, it can turn out to be really bad. So I don't recommend anybody going out alone, and I'm not even going to promote anybody going out and doing this at all. But it's really the only way we're going to get any kind of footage or any kind of proof. So the moon, I don't know if y'all have seen the moon tonight, but the moon is hanging in the sky, and it's a freaky looking moon tonight. We're not going to have any moonlight tonight. The moon's already set, so that's not going to do us any good. That's going to be no bueno for sure. I'll stop here in a second and do a roll call when we get there. I'm going down the highway right now, so I really don't want to be trying to call off names while I'm headed down the highway. If anybody has any encounters or anything that they would like to share or come on the show and talk about or anything like that, give me an email, and I'd be glad to talk to you and see what we can do. A lot of y'all have been sending me a lot of encounters, and I've been enjoying reading. The one I dropped today was a pretty wild encounter too. So I appreciate y'all sending those in to me also. I've got a Halloween idea coming up. I've already got the thumbnail out for that. So that should be a real interesting show. Halloween, actually what we're going to do is we're going to go out the 30th at 11:40 p.m. That way we're out on the actual midnight of Halloween, going into Halloween that night, instead of going Halloween night and then going out of Halloween at midnight. So we're going to do it that way. That way we are out at Halloween the whole time, and I think that's going to be really cool. Should be a really, really good show. Man, we need some rain. The river's down. The big river around here that supplies everything, our lake and everything, is down. Everything's down. We need a big old rain. Just about there, guys. Ain't gonna be long. Boy, when Blake was talking about this one thing about things walking around him, not being able to see him, and that big rock landing in the water. Do you remember when that happened to me, Brooks? I was going to tell him about it, and we got to talking about other things, but do you remember that, Brooks, when I was on that investigation and I heard something walking and it sounded like it was by me and I couldn't see it. And remember that big rock landed in the water when I was under the bridge? I didn't know if you would remember that or not. But that, what we was talking about, it kind of reminded me of that. Because I knew it was right there by me and you could hear it walking. And that was a big rock that landed behind me too. Looked like Mindy said it was raining at her house tonight. I can catch a glimpse of some things whenever I look. 1 second. Alright. Boy, it is a dark night tonight. One of these days, we get everything figured out. We'll get Jessie to come down here and camp overnight and see what she can get with an overnighter. I mean, if we're getting what we're getting within an hour or two, there's no telling what somebody would get if they was to come down here and just stay all night. That'd be really interesting. It's a dark night tonight. I'm ready for that moon to get up there about halfway, so at least I can start seeing. Boy, the other night when that thing screamed, was that not crazy? That was a wild scream. I don't think Sarah actually knew what it was until she went back, and I think it scared her. A bunch of brush. Them old restrooms out there, guys. Could you imagine walking out there using one of them old restrooms tonight? Whew. There ain't no way. There ain't no telling what would be out there waiting on you in one of them. That would be scary. We're getting there, guys. It's going to be a creepy creep show tonight. You know, I don't know how people used to ride their horses down this road, because I know they used to. Oh, horse and buggies, they used to ride down through here. Can you imagine riding your horse and buggy down these old roads with the weeds just almost touching your car, and going across, you know, these old bridges that, you know, people gave scary names to, like Crybaby Creek and Dead Man's Curve, and, you know, that had to run across their minds whenever they was, I don't know, and your horse, you know, you think your horse would sense if there was something out there, so your horse would be like a little spooked and shaking his head, you know, and kind of looking around. And I bet most of the people just tried to focus looking forward. I bet they wasn't even looking to see if anything was around them. They was just trying to, like, just look straight ahead and just try to get to where you're going. I would imagine that's what a lot of people did. That's what I'd have done. I mean, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't have been sitting there just, you know, looking out there saying, oh my God. I might have outran the horse home if I'd have saw something. How many of y'all are planning on joining us tomorrow night to look at the clips and listen to the EVPs with us? Do we have a lot of people planning on doing that tomorrow night with us? I think that's going to be a really good show for y'all to be able to hear those and to see some of the videos we got. Some of the videos we got are pretty damn cool. We got one, I don't know if it's an orb or an eyeball, but man, it's weird looking. Starfire said yes. Sharon said yes, looks like. Well, we ain't going that way. It says bridge out, so we won't be going across no bridge out. I don't know how it's out because we ain't got enough water. I know it ain't flooded. It might have crumbled and fell in. Hello, Scott B. I saw you in there. I glanced down. It's good to see you. Dana, Belinda Kruger, I think I seen you in there. Won't be long. I'll be able to harass all of you. I should have put my running shoes on tonight. It's probably what I should have done. Boy, it's going to be dark, guys. I'm telling you. It's going to be dark. I guess I'm going to have to move down to New Mexico where I'll have Brooks as a partner when I go out. Go down there and explore them mountains. I guess we could put some stuff out on Brooks's porch. We could start gifting it right off of Brooks's porch and probably get it drawed right up there. Probably wouldn't even have to go far to see it. You know what, guys? Maybe we should give Bigfoot one of the little rubber duckies. What do you think about that? Do you think he would like to have a rubber ducky? I wouldn't sign it, though. I think I would just give it to him. He might like to have one of those. Just leave him a little rubber ducky down there. He might like that. Might make a friend. It's foggy out tonight, guys. That's going to add to it, ain't it? Foggy old night. Creepy old night. That was weird. I was driving across this old bridge and it sounded like a rock hit the bridge. Did y'all hear that? That was kind of creepy. That was a little creepy. Again, guys, I don't recommend doing this alone. It's not smart. You stay right there in the car. Got my back up with me tonight. Alright, guys. Get my steering wheel fixed here. See who we got in here tonight. Alright. We got Belinda. We got Brooks. We got Jesse. We got Randy. We got Dana. Looks like we got a lot of our original people here tonight. I heard something whistling already. We got Pam Singleton. Oh yeah, I'm sure they know I'm coming. Yes, we want to say prayers for Patricia Harrington for another recovery, and we're praying for complete healing for her. So, guys, please keep her in your prayers. Beverly, I'm going to be as safe as I can be. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I think we'll go with this light here first tonight. Yeah. We're going to try this one out tonight. Y'all liked it last time I used it. There's a round grabbed here. All right. Okay. Well, guys, are we ready to get out? It's going to be dark. Here we are. I'm going to turn y'all around. It is dark. Look how tall that stuff is down here, guys. A lot of bugs. All right. There's some thick stuff in there. Mary, that's not nice. That ain't nice, Mary. We gotta go back to the car. I forgot my IR camera. Gotta have that on. Might need to take something, picture something in the dark. Let's see. Thought I saw something standing there. Maybe not. Let me grab my... There we go. It's never too much to carry when you got duct tape. You just duct tape it to you. Shut my light off. Yeah, I wish that moon would hurry up and come out. Alright. What's scary looking? It is scary looking down here tonight. A lot of bugs. Boy, everything is still so... There's something right there, it looks like. Did y'all see that? Something up on that hill. Y'all see that? The bug's about to drive me nuts. This light. Was it me or was the bugs not this loud when we first got here? Sounds like they picked up. Take a look with the infrared. Let's see. What is it up this? There's a hole and a half right there. Something's in the water. The water's moving. so grown up, man. So hard to see. Try this real quick. That red light's just not very bright though, is it? It is creepy out here. Y'all hear that? There's like a whoop or something in the distance. I keep hearing something walking back here. Did y'all hear that? I have a bug down my shirt. It's driving me crazy. What's that? I'm hearing something. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna use the IR for a second. What is going on? That's a big tree. Hear that? It's like a hoot owl. motorcycle is over there, but it's so tall, there ain't no way I can see. Okay, I hear a car. I'm going to sit in my vehicle just to make sure. Yeah, I'm coming in the vehicle with you. Just to make sure. Because we don't know anymore. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Use my IR for a second. I love how this IR works. I can look out my front windshield, guys. It's like looking at daylight. Anything it reflects green. We're going to look at something right here, guys. Turn the light on in just a second. I'll have the light on in just a second, guys. I was just getting some information real quick. We're going to look at something real quick. We're not far from where we're going. Alright. I heard some weird stuff, and I thought something might have come up this way, but I got what I needed. We're good. I went ahead and sent it to my moderators real quick so they'll have it. Just a little something I needed. We're going to look at this other spot though, right here. When you get in that thick brush down there, it gets really hard to see. And when you got all this equipment on you, I hope they don't like the smell of duct tape. I'll be in trouble. I want to congratulate Scared Silly. I almost forgot. She became a new member. So Scared Silly, we're glad to have you as a new member and welcome. Thank you very much for joining the membership. I actually dropped a new members only video today and a Patreon. It's got some incredible stuff on it. I think you guys are going to be very pleased with that. So if you're a member, you have some videos that are waiting for you, or a Patreon member. But you definitely have some waiting on you. All right. Yeah, you just wait right here. Do you see those eyes looking at me? Hold on. Turn around, phone. Do y'all see those eyes? Y'all hear that? Wow. There was something standing right here looking at me. I have no idea what it was. Hold on. Oh, look here, guys. It's a little baby. Can you see him? It's a little baby possum. He's right there. See him? He's just a baby. He's a cute little thing. I don't know if y'all can see him. See if I can zoom in to him. Y'all see him? There he is. He's a cute little dude. He says he's afraid I'm going to hurt him. That's neat. He's waiting for his mama. Alright. I guess enough looking at possums. zoom it so y'all can see. I was going to tell you guys, I found something really cool the other day. Y'all remember that place I got screamed at? I went down there the other day in the daylight, and I actually found a cave. I thought about hiking into it tonight, but I don't know if that would be a smart idea for me to do that solo, to hike up to a cave. I'm not real sure how that would turn out. But it is a big cave. And it's like out in the middle of nowhere. And I almost... Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? That was weird. It was like a light went over me. There's something down there, guys. We gotta go. I seen it walking. It was coming right up the side of that creek. Hold on. I don't know if y'all saw it. I'm sure it's on video. That was way too close. Man, oh man. Hold on a second. It was down like crawling. I don't know if y'all saw that. The damn thing was crawling. That was crazy. I did not expect that. Wow. Let me get a light on. See if any of y'all saw that. Did you guys see that crawling up the side of the bank? I don't know what it was. All I could see is it was big and black and round, and it was crawling up over the bank, and it was coming up fast. It started breathing real heavy too. I'm not real sure what that was. That was crazy. Looked like a cow, but there ain't no cows down there. That thing was huge. I don't know what that was. No, it was way bigger than a beaver. It was huge. It's alright though, because we're going to go right down here just a little ways to where this all connects. And we're going to see if we can get it to, at least see if we can get it to make some calls. Surely we can get it to make a call. I don't know if any of y'all watch Wide Open Adventures. I'm getting ready to be. Hold on. I don't know if y'all watch Wide Open Adventures, but Logan, had that rock thrown at him the other day. Of course, we don't look for that stuff with the kids, so we left. But I'm going down there in the dark sometime to see if I can get something to react. So we'll see. If y'all ever get an IR camera, you can do what I do. Lay it on your dash, and while you're driving, they got such a big screen on them, you can actually see the people you're meeting, just plain as day. I mean, you can it's amazing how good you can see through them things. I love using it. Just a minute, we'll be right there. We're kind of going back down this slough right here. It's going to all be connected, trust me, where we're going to be going. We're going to see if we can get it to call. This is going to get good, I'm sure, here in a minute. It's probably going to get scarier than hell. I ain't going to tell them what we're fixing to hear. Close, not far. I don't know what that thing was, probably beside that damn bank. That banks are steep because the water's so far down. I have no idea what that was. There's actually no telling what that was. I almost thought about walking down to that cave tonight, guys, that I found. It'd be a long, long walk. That cave is huge, and it goes right back into the side of a big hill, and it's all hills down through there. And that cave is so big that I could just duck and walk into the entrance. It's not little at all. It's huge. We're going to back up. You're asking where I'm at. What I want to do is I'm going to try to get on the back side to where I can look straight down where it's at. Try to get me an advantage point to where I'm above. I don't want to drive past these people's houses lit up. They're sitting outside. Don't want to be freaking them out. But I want to get above where they're at. That way, if it does come at me, where I'll be, it's going to have to come up a steep bluff. Give me a little bit of an advantage to where I can get away. Because back there where I was at, as fast as it came up, I don't want to be on flat ground with it where it's easy for it to just come right at me. So we're going to go where we're going to have a little bit of a height advantage. If I had 4 arms, I probably could have got a really good picture of it back there, but holding all this stuff with 2 arms. But I don't know, it came up over the side pretty fast. I would have had to have been filming immediately, probably, to have caught it. Just about there. Not long, guys. We're fixing to be right there. It's going to give us an advantage. It ain't going to be able, anyways, just to fly up over at us. The thing is, as we went deeper in, that's where we was at. Just about there, too. One thing about it, it could drag you off down here and nobody would ever know. That's how you get pretty good here in just a second. I just have a feeling that it probably knows where I'm headed because I'm circling all around. It came up out of there like it was going to grab me, you know. I mean, it was like, might have been, what do they call it, a bluff charge, guys? Is that what they call it? That might have been a bluff charge. I've never had one before, unless that was one, because I mean, it came out and over and at me, just like that, just boom. All right, I'm going to lay y'all down real quick while I turn around right here, and then we'll be right there, guys. We'll be ready. 1 second. We're getting ready to hear it. I should hear it right here. Put my light back on. We're above where it was at, so unless it comes down on me, we should be good. It should be right down in here. That's a big drop, see right here. This is the height advantage I was talking about. Y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Oh my God. Guys, look at the back of my car. There's a feather on my back wiper blade. There's a feather. That's crazy. Y'all hear that? That is scary looking down there. Yeah, it's dark down there. Let's look over here. It's a pretty good drop. Yeah, I heard a growl too. See this, guys? Look at this. That's a long ways down there. It's a lot of water and deep. I mean, that's just like dark, deep in there. Look at this. Can y'all see through there? I'm on a bridge, and that's like the drop right there. Look at that. If you was to fall, that'd be a bad ride. But it'd be hard for something to get up through to you. This is a long ways down right here. That's a long ways down. You can see pretty far back in there. Wow, look at that big old bluff back in there, guys. That is scary looking. Amy says there's a lot of talking, but a different language. Brooks, are you hearing talking? I'm not going to do a call at this area just because there's houses within a half a mile of here, and I don't want to trip somebody out that may be outside. I don't want them thinking that, I'm a Bigfoot yelling at them. Maybe down here you might be able to see. No, I'm just talking. I'm talking low right now. I'm really not hearing anything here, just maybe frogs. Okay, Lydia. I couldn't get under this bridge. It's too far of a drop. I mean, I could take you all to the cave tonight if you want to watch me walk about a mile down a dark-ass creek to a big old cave in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea, Lon. That old tree right there looks wild. Yeah, not going alone wouldn't be smart. Winona, I didn't have anybody tonight to go, and I had it scheduled, and I didn't not want to go. So let's go, guys, to this other spot real quick. I want to check something. Let's see what we can find. We might be able to find something. Might not have been something, guys, because as you can see when we left, there's some guys walked out of the ditch with some lights. See there? So, I'm not sure what that was. As you can see, they was out there in the dark with no car. So, not real sure what they would have been doing. But anyways, a little weird. We're not gonna go back down to the other spot that's just down from that. Seems we probably got followed tonight, which I'm not surprised. probably, if there was somebody hit there, they're probably going to be hit at the other place too. Which is really crazy. Yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and head back. Seems that somebody might have followed me out tonight whenever I left this spot, because we had the one vehicle that stopped earlier up from me, and now we got guys tromping through the dark woods with no vehicle. So that tells you a lot right there. I don't believe it's safe right now. There was a lot of frogs back there below that bridge. I did see a lot of frogs, but I don't know what their problem was, what they was even doing in there, but it's pretty weird when you got people walking in the dark through what, well, you all seen what it was, just a bunch of trees and thickets and everything. So pretty sad. I get stopped here in a minute. I'll visit with you guys. Yeah, and there's a lot of people fish there too, so I don't know what they would be doing hiding out like that. Alright. I'm gonna get out and talk to y'all right here. I'm curious to what you all heard and seen. All right. Turn this light on so y'all can see me. So I'm not sure, guys. That spot was, I don't know if we can even use any of that, if we will even consider that, or if it's going to be a contaminated spot. Yeah, I think I did show Brooks. I sent all the screenshots to our chat. I'm pretty sure that there was a knock behind me. I don't know if y'all heard that. So I don't know if we got followed tonight. I mean, that was definitely people. That wasn't encrypted. I know at the end it wasn't encrypted because they were carrying lights. Was y'all able to see very good when I showed you the lights? Did you all see that? I tried to show you guys the lights before I got out of there. You could see them coming up out of there. Yeah. So I'm not real sure what they were doing. I don't know why they would try to do that. I mean, we was on a roadway, so I mean, we're on public property. We wasn't doing anything we wasn't supposed to be doing. We never do anything we're not supposed to be doing. Yeah, they were coming up out of just the straight out marsh, so I'm not real sure what they were doing. Good. I'm glad y'all saw that. I got it on IR and took some photographs of them, so that's a good thing. I'll download all this later because this thing, I'm telling you, it takes pictures like daylight. If you don't have one, you need one. So a lot of y'all are going to show up on our live tomorrow night to go over all the EVPs and videos and everything we got. Is there going to be a lot of y'all show up for that? I don't think it's my ancestors. Probably something evil. That would be my guess. I'm more on the fence of it's probably demons. Yeah, they'll be the bait tonight for sure. All right, guys. Well, I hope to see y'all tomorrow night. I think I got it at tomorrow night. So I'm not sure. Maybe 9 o'clock. I'm not sure. The moderators can put the time in. But we're going to pack it in tonight. When you got people out doing stuff like that, it's not worth their safety or yours because you never know what they're going to do. And then, it can just cause bad things to happen. So we're going to call it a night. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Keep your head on a swivel. You never know if it's going to be human or cryptid coming out of the woods. So thank you all so very much. And I know, I don't know if Sarah will be. I'm working on finding somebody, Lydia, but definitely going to be working on taking somebody with me. Josh, I may end up working with him and get him to go with me. So we will get something figured out, though. It's not going to. We will have something going on that'll get us back out there. And again, guys, I appreciate everything. And until next time, keep your head on a swivel. Don't be something's dinner. And we'll see you on the next one.